We welcome you to the Geico ESPN High School Football Showcase, presented by Axe. The rainbow out tonight, just off the Gulf of Mexico in western Florida. It's Venice against St. Francis, with stars all over the place here in the fertile ground of recruiting that is Florida. We're so glad you're with us with Craig Hubbard, Connor Onion, and we've got Dana Boyle down to the field. We'll hear from her here in just a few minutes. We've got Power 5 guys all over the field on both ends of this game tonight. What stands out most about this one?
Well, this is the future of college football, and this game truly will show that because we have multiple ESPN 300, ESPN Junior 300 prospects. We're going to see a lot of playmakers that will be at the next level on this field tonight.
I've got a feeling big words are coming from you about the next guy that we're going to talk about. Michael Van Buren, the quarterback for St. Francis. He's got a chance to be the #1 quarterback in the country.
The more that I evaluate Michael Van Buren, Connor, the more I'm convinced he is a 5-star talent and potentially the #1 overall player in the 2024 class. He is a signal caller with a smooth release, good athleticism to be able to create second opportunities, and it's the way he carries himself. He's a leader. He has what his head coach calls that it factor.
He's our player spotlight presented by Axe. As for the guys that are chasing around the quarterbacks tonight, they're really good too. Deshaun Womack for St. Francis is headed to LSU. Damon Wilson for Venice. He'll be a Power 5 guy soon.
They say games are won and lost up front. These are two young men who can certainly impact a game at any point. The more that I watch him, the more that I see similarities, and it all starts with the get-off, the ability to fire off the football and get to the quarterback, as we see there with Womack. And Damon Wilson, he's going to get off the ball before the left tackle even gets out of his stance. That ability to get moving so quickly is so dangerous, and leverage, the ability to bend. You see there coming off the ball, taking on the puller, making the play in the backfield, and here by Damon Wilson out of Venice, you see the ability to stretch the ball out to the edge, make the play against the run. And then finally, one of the other key aspects is power, not just speed, but the ability to turn that speed into power, push blockers back, collapse the pocket. We saw it there with Womack. Wilson can certainly do the same thing, push any offensive lineman back and create havoc.
So those are the guys up front tonight. Damon Wilson, Deshaun Womack. Of course, Florida is known as a recruiting state. It has been for a long time. We're also going to get deep into the weeds about some of the best players in the DMV. We've already talked about Michael Van Buren. You've got a Heisman comparison, a recent guy that won the Heisman to compare the quarterback to. And we'll also hear from Sam Green, a defensive lineman for St. Francis, live at halftime with Dana Boyle on his commitment. Well, Darrell Robinson, the running back for St. Francis, he committed yesterday, announced it on Twitter. He's down in the field with Dana Boyle right now.
Thanks, Connor. Darrell, first of all, congratulations on your commitment to Boston College. What was it about Jeff Hafley and his staff that made that feel like the right fit for you?
Really, the ability to play as a true freshman. You know, I always wanted to be a star, and I feel like I'm in Boston. I can really do that.
So you wanted to commit yesterday on a Wednesday. What was the significance of that and not today?
So my teammate Sam Green, he's actually committed today, and we was gonna do a duel, but like he deserved to do it on his own. Wanted to have his own little special moment, so I had to do mine the day before and let him get his shot today.
That works. Well, we'll look forward to hear from him at halftime. Thanks for the time.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dana. Thanks, Darrell. And selfless guy, Darrell Robinson, to Boston College.
This is what you call a good teammate commitment. And we see it so much, Connor, why he committed to Boston College. A lot of these players, they don't want to wait. They want to get on the field. He said it was important for him to be able to play as a true freshman. Sometimes I don't think it's the worst thing to get into college in redshirt, maybe learn a little bit. But listen, as we're seeing it, more and more true freshmen are having an impact in college football. And that is certainly something that Darrell Robinson's hoping to do once he gets to Boston College.
Well, Robinson will be on the field. Second, off we go from Venice, Florida, with a short kickoff to the 40-yard line. And St. Francis rallies up to that 35 with the backtracking up back, fielding it for Venice. Also out a week ago.
Get a 3-2 game, you almost feel like somebody's got to take me out to the ball game, right?
Or that you're just watching Iowa, South Dakota State. Bentley goes underneath, and he's close to a first down. Trips into the boundary. And Bentley pulls it, and he's got space for a first down. Down to the 22, and he gets 12 on the first down carry, and the quarterback using his legs.
Well executed here by the quarterback. You're going to see him make the read. He sells it, and then he's able to pull it. You see how the defensive line attacked the running back, created that seam for him, able to work himself upfield.
Made the right play on that, throws it into the dirt. Setting up a 35-yard field goal drive for Kirill Kotov. So a drive with multiple third down conversions, and Kotov finishes it off with a 35-yard field goal. Big challenge tonight for the Venice offense. Points on their first touch on a 10-play drive. Washington lining up the corner, top of your screen here. And a third consecutive run, this time with Van Buren, pointing out blockers across midfield. First down and more, tight roping the sideline, and he's out of bounds. Van Buren with eyes for the end zone there, and a big run on the quarterback keeper out the back door. Out on 4th down and 8 with the Venice crowd coming to life. Van Buren, pressure in his face, and he goes down. Damon Wilson the first there. He's with Jack Huber on the sack.
And also we're able to get a turnover on downs, but now trying to stop that offense again.
After a confirmed first down for Darrell Robinson, Dwan Williams into the game. And he also has a first down. That's the ineligible man downfield. Van Buren keeps, and he gets a good block out on the edge, and he's taken down by a strong ankle tackle by Washington. They've only had one tonight. It was 3rd down and 25 last drive, and a big gainer on 3rd down for Robinson this time. He's out of bounds inside the 10 with a fresh set of downs.
He's doing a really nice job of just bouncing.
Drive. Offense out again for St. Francis on 4th down. And they put it in the hands of Van Buren. Over the top to the end zone for a touchdown. To his tight end, Chase Wilkin. Back to the ground again, and this time some space to run. And they've got Darrell Robinson and over halfway to 100 yards tonight. And seeking out space, cutting back, and he's got another big play inside the 5 before he's taken down at the 2 by Utsi. 23 on that run, 1st down and goal, and right back to the backs for a touchdown with Robinson.
Connor, it's raining, but we don't care because you got a big announcement. You're going to college.
My talent's to Cali, baby.
So that's a big decision to make. What is it that went into USC and Lincoln Riley?
Coach Nua, the players, they just feel like home. They just feel like home. So I love being around a family-oriented coaching staff, and that's what they are.
Speaking of family, you got your whole family here. Mom, don't cry. It's okay if you cry.
I'm okay.
That's a big deal. Your son's going to college. How proud are you of him?
I am so proud. I'm so proud from where we came from, and we're here now. All of the coaches, everybody that pressed me since for Sam to come to St. Francis. We're here. We're here. It's just starting. I feel like it's just starting. Like, he came in February, 15 D1 offers, and now he's going to Cali.
Everyone around us is really proud. So Sam, you've got a buddy there, a former St. Francis teammate in Lee. Did that help at all in your decision?
I had a couple guys down there from the DMV, like Colin, a lot of guys that paved the way for me to come from the DMV and be the guy out there. So I'm ready to be the guy out there. Riley, I'm coming, baby.
Well, we're all really proud of you. Thanks for the time, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Connor, back up to you.
Oh, thank you, Dana. Oh, those are not raindrops. Those are tears from Mom. Goosebumps, man. That's a cool moment for Sam Green and his family, and this is the class that he joins at USC.
Well, he's ready for Cali. He's wearing sunglasses at a nighttime commitment. He's ready for the West Coast. Now, listen, this is a big commitment. I'll tell you why. This USC class is battling for a top 10 overall class. Tons of perimeter talent in Zachariah Branch, Mekhi Lemon, the #1 overall player in the nation, Malachi Nelson. But what are they all? They're all skill players. If you're going to be a contender at USC, you need to get better in the trenches. And they went all the way to St. Francis to pick up a really talented defensive tackle. Good explosiveness, good with his hands, plays with leverage. It's a really nice pickup at an area where if you're going to compete in the Big Ten, you better be good in the trenches, and they're certainly picking up a player, only their 3rd defensive line commit in this class. Really nice pickup. And Shane Lee played at St. Francis, now the starting linebacker at USC, one of those players that certainly played a role in helping them pick up this young man.
Well, that's the big question, right? Still to be determined where Michael Van Buren will go. The 4-star quarterback had a good first half.
Yeah, he's certainly a playmaker. He showed some poise here. Using his legs, he's made some runs, doing a nice job kind of getting the football around to some of his playmakers. The offense, though, has just not been in sync, and he is part of that offense as well. Sometimes you got to get everybody calmed down, get some consistency, but they've been able to put together some drives there. You see beating the rush, getting the football underneath, and he has certainly been helped by his running back, Darrell Robinson. The Boston College commit has made some nice runs.
So he starts with his running backs. This is the other running back, DeJuan Williams, breaking out into open space. First play of the second half and a touchdown. DeJuan Williams, 80 yards straight out of the cannon for a touchdown.
We talked about Darrell Robinson kind of being a catalyst for that offense in the first half. They come out in the second half. Get it to DeJuan Williams, ESPN Junior 300, running back, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Penn State. Some of the reported offers for the 2024 prospect. And nice job by the offensive line creating a seam. He just burst through it, took it to the house.
And he's going to tell you about it back home. DeJuan Williams, first play of the second half. Again, he is a 4-star that is the #2 back on this St. Francis team. McDonald's kick is no good, but a loud, fast start for St. Francis out of the locker room.
Yeah, that Venice defense made St. Francis earn everything in that first half, but here to start the second half, St. Francis is able to come out with a big explosive play right up the middle. He's able to break through one arm tackle. Once he got to that second level, he's all alone and showing the speed to be able to separate and finish.
Pretty easy drive summary. One play, 11. Just the one. All right, here it is for all time's sake. The first and 25 play call. It goes to Woodby.
It's a good one.
Star cornerback. He hits the sideline, and Woodby's gone. Down and distance don't matter when you can fly. Blake Woodby into the end zone.
63 yards. May just want to move that one into the regular rotation. Explosive run of 10 or plus more yards tonight. There would be taking it around the corner. #1 corner, maybe #1 athlete. We'll see. To be determined.
He's bottom of the screen at tight ends, and he does throw it to Finn Jones. Finn Jones has the touchdown. We think, yeah, confirm it, touchdown. Ball rolled out at the end of it, and they do say touchdown to Finn Jones, and you're psychic. Level. After Jones' touchdown and the penalty, another try on the 2-point conversion, and that's out to Sears, and he fights his way in. So put 2 more up on the board for Venice.
Coaching as well, promising career in that field.
The brothers all playing quarterback in the Bentley family. And they let Brooks air it out, and a little bit underthrown, but Washington hangs on to the juggling ball. So first down for Elliott Washington. Offense and defense for Washington, and a nice play.
Talked about him as one of the top secondary prospects in this class. Doing a nice job of adjusting. And a good concentration as he's able to scoop that ball back up.
So they will bring the kick team on. Kirill Kotov hit from 35 in the first quarter. We'll try from 32 here. Bentley to hold it, and Kotov gets off one just outside the upright. So Venice sends out the kick team, and Deshaun Womack in on the rush on the block team.
Deshaun Womack coming from the left side. You see him get a piece of it, change the course of that football, and it goes wide. You love to see that effort there from the LSU commit, breaking through, getting his hand up, impacting the play.
So an empty drive that started with
penalty against Venice, they're giving that St. Francis offense a first.
So the offense back out, a stiff arm for the running back Robinson, and he's running in circles around that Venice defense, and he's dumped after a first down. By your non-answer of did you see a flag, I'll assume you didn't see it either. So thanks for helping me out.
Terrell Hayes showing the change of direction on that run.
They give it to Robinson again. He had a hole opening up for him before Tyler Lewis makes the play.
St. Francis having an impact on the world of recruiting here in the last 48 hours. Sir Samuel Green at halftime committing to USC, and Darrell Robinson jumping on board with Boston College. High 3-star, their second highly rated running back in that class.
You know, we were talking in our meetings this week that those two could maybe break the commitment internet this week. I wonder if mom's reaction will play a part in that. Great stuff at halftime from Sam Green's mom. Look into the flat, and over the top, it's complete for Van Buren, and he's got Ryan Manning, his favorite target, inside the 5 for a first down.
Nice job here by Van Buren, showing good patience. He's going to look out to his left. You see, he's looking for the swing pass. It's not there. He goes through his reads. He finds Manning on the post, puts it right on him. Really nice job. We talked so much about Michael Van Buren right at the top. Potentially a 5-star player. That ground game has really kind of made him not overly necessary in this game, but they're making a nice play going through his reads and delivering the strike.
Well, back to his big running backs, and Robinson is in for another score. Touchdown, St. Francis.
Venice has not been penalized much tonight, but there was a costly one. There were a chance to get that offense off the field.
Hand it over.
Michael Van Buren did a little, almost put that USC hat on, rethought it.
Throw to the end zone, juggling catch for a touchdown. Ryan Matulovic on the back shoulder for 6 for Venice. He beats Mekhi Butler, and Venice back on the board.
Matulovic has been one of the key targets tonight. Nice job laying that in there. Bobbling the football, gets the knee down, controls it. Really nice job there. Good concentration. Up. Doesn't find a handle. Down. Nice play there by the sophomore.
And our player of the game is Darrell Robinson, brought to you by Geico.
Yeah, that backfield, a lot of production tonight. Darrell Robinson, you see 15 rushes, over 100 yards, 2 TDs. He really shown great footwork, eluding defenders, some tough runs and finishes. DeJuan Williams, number 24 as well, with a really big night, over 100 yards. We kind of were debating. It was a close call.
The 3-0 making the 1,000-mile trip. Well, thanks to our great crew back in the truck. Andy Bach, our producer. Kevin Shank, our director. Dana Boyle down in the field. Craig Hubbard up here. Connor Onion saying so long from Venice, Florida, where it was a big night for the big stars for St. Francis. They win it. They double up Venice. Get to 3-0 on the season. Have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow night in Vegas on ESPNU.